Hello everyone and welcome to MazeEsports. I am casting another 2v2 today with myself and TikTok against Tazaro and Ninja, these two Protoss here, and we're playing on Decena. So I'm bringing to you another 2v2, which is something I said in my last video that I would do because I wanted to bring some more 2v2s out into the I guess, commentating world because I haven't seen all that much. There are plenty of 1v1s, which I also will be doing, but I wanted to change it up a little bit and give you something to look at some 2v2s because I think these games are really fun to watch. You see lots of different things in these games than in 1v1. You see a lot more different strategies, and I think they're fun to cast. So I'm going to be trying to do as many of these as I can. I would also like to say thanks to the people who have been leaving comments. They've been really helpful. I've had a couple of really helpful comments recently. Actually, someone had told me that I've been casting in fast, which is it's the default setting for replays, but it's not apparently what people are usually commentating, and they go in faster. So you see right here now I have things going in faster. So I'm officially busting into the mainstream casting speed style. So all of my games will be shot in faster from now on. So thank you guys so much for those comments. Also, someone had been mentioning that I tend to jump around a lot and I was making him a little bit dizzy. So I will definitely try to keep that in mind when I'm casting these games. So please leave comments. They help me out a lot. Let me know what you think I'm doing well, and let me know what you think I could improve on or what you guys want to see. That definitely helps me out a lot. Alright, so let's start talking about this game here. I am going my standard rush build, where I build my gateway and two pylons up here, and I usually start chrono boosting out a zealot. I maybe not, yeah, I am doing that this game. And TikTok, I believe, is going a rush build as well. He likes to go, he likes to set up his extractor early so that he can get speedlings pretty quick. So he doesn't, I'm not sure exactly what his unit count here, but he is getting some zerglings. Usually gets lings by the time I get my zealot, so it comes out pretty nice. And I keep going with my zealot. I keep producing them with one gateway. I also get a fast assimilator. With this build, I found what's really nice is that I can put a lot of pressure on these guys and also be able to tech pretty easily too because I get this assimilator. See, my cybernetics core is going down, and I also have zealots in the field. I would stress to you guys, when you do start playing 2v2s again, rush is really good. I think this game, it looks like we're going to be able to do a lot of damage to these guys. Lots of people in 2v2 don't rush. They wait and they build up a little bit. So you can catch a lot of players off guard if you do go and rush. See this guy right here, he is moving back. He's trying to group up his probes right here, but one probe is going down. A couple more looks like they might be picked up, but they are pretty quick. Looks like his ally Ninja is coming here to reinforce. The probes are moving back, but we really just have a lot more units than they do on the field. Looks like they have a Stalker right now. I have 3 Zealots, and TikTok has 7 Lings. This Stalker is going down at the moment. His probes are forced to fight. I'm just taking down all these probes. This guy is losing massive amounts of probes. He is not left with much, and the Stalker is dead. This guy's economy is wrecked. So looking at this fight kind of dwindling down right here, let's take a look at the damage done. Let's assess what's happened here. This guy has 10 supplies. He has 10 workers left and absolutely no economy going right now compared to our 20 and 17 and 17 again for the drones. So this guy is in a really tough position right now. It's going to be really hard for him to recover. So that's just kind of showing you guys that lots of players don't expect a rush. And if you rush with your ally, you can really get a lot of damage done. So definitely that's something I would recommend to do on 2v2 maps. So let's take a look at my strategy here now. I'm deciding to go a robotics facility because I saw that both of them had laid down cybernetics cores. So they're both, at this point in the game, I think they're both going heavy stalkers. And immortals are just such a good counter to stalkers because stalkers are armored units and immortals do tons of plus damage to armored. If you get a couple of immortals, you can literally just click away and go trigger happy on stalkers. They'll go down instantly in like, I think you only need about 3 immortals to one-shot a stalker with all of them. So I'm going to be pumping these out. I like what this player Ninja is doing here. Despite having just been attacked really hard, or at least his ally, he's still putting pressure on us so that he can try to gain some information on what we're doing, and also maybe try to pick off some of our units so that our armies aren't just so saturated from tier 1 units. He's trying to pick them off. So you see TikTok now has his speedlings upgraded, so he's going to be able to try to take these stalkers down, but those are quite a... Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. That's quite a lot of stalkers to deal with just that many laying. See, I have my immortal out here. He still has a lot. He's going to be able to take down these zealots if he tries hard enough. So now we're trying to pinch them here because these stalkers are really annoying. They can kite really well against our slow units, even though Maze has these speedlings. He just doesn't have enough to go for a good surround on these guys. My immortal is just kind of creeping away, and this zealot's probably going to fall down too. Looks like these guys' stalkers are going to go down. And my immortal, you see, he just got slapped in the face by my cannons. That guy goes down too. Immortals are so strong against stalkers here. So I'm just going to keep pumping these out. You see I'm going to a 3-gate build. Take a look at TikTok. TikTok got a Roach Warren. Looks like he was planning on going Roaches, which would have been good against the Zealots. But I think right now it looks like he's going to be sticking with this Zergling build. And he's got this fast expand up, which is good. If you're Zerg, you usually want to have a really good macro game in 2v2, and you can use your ally to kind of help you support that, especially on this map. This distance to defend your ally's expansion is really short. I also like that Ninja isn't letting up either. I think he figures that TikTok is probably going to go and expand, and that he also needs to make up for his ally's army a little bit, because he just got such a beating in his economy. You see right now he really doesn't have very many minerals and doesn't have very many units either. I'd say Cesaro should be really chrono boosting out probes. I don't know why he's using money on stalkers. Maybe he's afraid we're going to be attacking right now, in which case he should send out a unit to the Zalaga Watchtower to see us coming. So I would, if I was this guy right now, I would be focusing all of my chrono boost and energy on getting my economy back up. So taking a look at what I'm doing here, I'm getting immortals and I'm also getting legs, because zealots late and mid game without legs are pretty worthless. They're just kind of a meat shield, a slow meat shield at that. So I'm trying to get legs, and since they are stalker heavy, I can avoid getting trained around a lot if I have this charge upgrade. So my observer's coming in trying to scope out what they are doing. Always try to scout as much as you can, because then if you have that information on your opponent, you will be able to counter what they are getting. See, I know that they are stalker heavy, so that's why I have these immortals, and I definitely have the advantage on them right now. But this guy has a huge force. He's got like 10,000 sentries. Okay, that's a gross exaggeration, but he's got a lot of sentries, a lot of zealots. So they actually have a pretty sizable force. Right now, Ninja is definitely carrying the weight. And I think, yeah, right now my observer sees them here. So I see that they are kind of waiting for us. I'm not sure if they saw us, but they are waiting here. I don't want to attack on this position because we would be attacking uphill, and he has all of these sentries. He can easily just cut us off and choke us in here and separate us, and that is not a good place for us to be. So we need to figure out a way to set up this attack in a way that we wouldn't be in such a crunched position. I think right now the unit distribution is fairly even. Looks like they are a little bit ahead of us. So my observer's trying to get some more space, trying to see where we can go with this attack. Looks like what I would suggest right now is for these Zerglings to kind of swing around, and then we can catch them off guard. That way our army will be split up on our terms and not on their sentries' terms. So I would probably march up with my immortals. I'm not sure, maybe that's kind of what we were discussing right now at this point, but our armies are just kind of facing each other down at the moment.